Chavez representing the University of Santo Tomas, and of course Bailey's Akot representing National University. It's great to see the gang all back together, but before we get to our courtside reporters, we have Eliza Valdez, who has seen it all and done it all here in the UAAP, willing to give us more today. Back-to-back match days working for you, Eliza Valdez, and history is about to be witnessed again as we are covering the first ever morning game in UAAP women's volleyball history.
Yes, definitely. I'm so excited to see these new players coming from different teams, lalong-lalo na for NU Lady Bulldogs, and especially all the veterans from UST and the pagbabalik of EJ Laure.
Just some of the many storylines that we will be focusing on in this particular match. But Eliza, I know you explained this yesterday, but that was in the afternoon. This is our new setup. We have some women's matches in the morning. Kindly do it once again dahil siguradong meron mga bagong volleyball fans who are adjusting their schedule to wake up a little bit earlier for the women's matches.
Well, we still have double round robin eliminations, and when we reach Final Four, it's 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, and the higher seeds have the twice to beat advantage, and we have best of 3 finals. And if ever sweep perfect elimination record, ibig sabihin 14-0, will use the format step ladder Final Four, and which the number 4 will beat number 3 and then face number 2 with twice to beat advantage, and the winner in that series will face the waiting team, and they'll have the best of 3 finals.
Well said, Eliza. Well, you also talked about how excited you are to see the new crop of players and the players from last year and the previous years that have improved in their campaign as they try to reach greater heights here in Season 82 of the UAAP. UST ended an 8-year finals drought. Coach Kung Fu Reyes, in his 4th season last year, led the University of Santo Tomas all the way to the finals. Ang kanilang battle cry last season, kami naman, this year, susubok ulit.
Well, definitely, it was a great battle cry for them. But this year, I think the battle cry is really appropriate because of the coming of all of these amazing players like EJ Laure. We'll see Ime Hernandez, but you know, it's really sad that we are not gonna see CC Rondina, and the injury of Melena Alessandrini, still recovering for that ACL injury. And syempre, Mary Pacres, Dim Pacres, are missing her presence also. But you know what? This additions will be very crucial for Coach Kung Fu Reyes because madaki masyado yung points na hahanapin natin from CC Rondina. So we're lucky to have EJ Laure and Emer Hernandez to put out that points.
And it's good that you mentioned CC Rondina because during her MVP speech last year, sinabi niya that she hopes that in the coming years, the players who will wear the UST jersey will love UST the way I love UST. And to get more from the UST camp, let's get the latest right now from Makayla Chavez.
Anton and Eliza, one of the major adjustments that the UST Golden Tigresses have to go through is having a Rondina-less squad this season. Needless to say, a big loss, but here to fill in her strong-willed leadership is no other than veteran Alina Bicar. On her 5th playing year, Coach Kung Fu Reyes believes that he actually made the right choice, as the coach suggested natural sa isang setter ang pagiging leader. This season, they are not settling for anything less. They have been fully harnessed through joining multiple commercial leagues and unigames during the off-season. And also, they went on a training camp in Baguio and Taipei. Meanwhile, if there is one person who is truly overwhelmed with EJ Laure's return, it has to be her sister. I felt A. Laure when she said, "Ito na ang pinakahihintay namin." Hearing this, I knew for sure that this tandem's gonna add firepower to the team. Two returning players, homegrown talented rookies, and matured holdovers are all set to be cashed out today. That's all for now. Back to you, Anton and Eliza.
And it's great, Makayla, that you mentioned the reunion of the Laure sisters because the last time the Laure sisters played together in the UAAP in a UST uniform, they won the championship in Season 76 in the girls tournament.
Yes, I would know because I came from that university also. But you know what? we will miss Cherry Rondina, but that combination, this sister, I think that chemistry of that sister act will definitely bring out the best in them for UST.
What about your coach, your high school coach, Coach Kung Fu Reyes? Do you miss him?
Coach Kung Fu, you know, kami naman.
Si Coach Norman Miguel naman. Pag-usapan natin ng NU. You also have some history with Coach Norman Miguel because he was also part of UST.
Yes, definitely. He was the coach, the former coach of UST Lady Tigresses when back in high school, when I was still studying in UST high school. And I experienced a lot of siguro disciplinarian and very strict Coach Norman, and I hope we can see it right now in the NU squad.
Last year, Coach Norman did not expect to be the head coach of NU. So he had to scramble and try to get the team together in a short amount of time. This time around, he had a full off-season to prepare, and he's got some interesting new talent coming in, Eliza.
Very interesting, but before we go there, Anton, let's see the girls that we're missing this year. It's Princess Robles, one of the top scorers of NU Lady Bulldogs. But Rose Endorio also, the best blocker last season. But we still have Ivy Laxina, Landicho, Luceno, Chavez, Nerva, and of course, Paran. And ang pagbabalik ni Risa Sato. And of course, we're really looking forward for Margot Muchima.
6'1" Congolese open spiker who Coach Norman Miguel tells me is going to be their go-to girl this season. So she is one of the players that we will definitely look forward to watching all throughout season 82. But to tell us more about NU, let's go now to Bailey's Akot.
Anton and Eliza, the long wait is finally over. The season 82 Lady Bulldogs is back and ready for the competition ahead. Now, over the summer, the Lady Bulldogs competed in an intercollegiate league in Iloilo, and they placed Final Four in that league. And they also flew to Thailand to train and to prepare for this season. Now, you mentioned also someone who is not, who is also yet to see in action. We also have Risa Sato and we have Margot Muchima. She is the import from Congo, Africa, and she spent last year as her residency and is now in uniform and ready for season 82 volleyball. Back to you guys.
It's good also that Bailey's, you mentioned that they trained in Thailand with Eliza's team when she played in Thailand, 3BB.
Yes. You know, the experience in Thailand was really amazing, but the culture of volleyball in Thailand is really helpful whenever, lalo na we're Asian also. We have the same height, same build. So it's nice to go to Thailand to always train and get new information.
And we have Margot Muchima bringing a different flair to the volleyball tournament in the UAAP, coming after the likes of Crystal Valentine and of course your teammate Kiwi Amy Ahomiro as foreign student athletes who played here in the women's volleyball tournament of the UAAP. That's enough said from us. We can't wait to get this started, so stay with us right here on SNA, because when we come back, we will have UST versus NU right here on SNA.
For Caitlin Viray. Number 5, Ivy Hernandez. Number 8, EJ Laure. Number 9, Ea Laure. Number 11, Capitana Alina Vicar. Number 12, Casey Galdones. And the libero number 1, Kat Polientes. And their head coach, Kung Fu Reyes. And now for the national youth Lady Bulldogs. Number 1, Margot Muchima. Number 3, Gia Arroyo. Number 5, Capitana Risa Sato. Number 8, Ann Chavez. Number 15, Audrey Paran. Number 16, Ivy Laxina. And the libero number 9, Jen Nerva. And the head coach of the Lady Bulldogs, Norman Miguel.
I want to say good morning because this was originally scheduled at 10:30 a.m. and it's supposed to be historic, being that the women's matches are normally at 2 p.m. but it's already Tanghali na. So magandang tanghali po sa lahat ng mga nakatutok ngayon. Ito po ang mga mangunguna sa kubunan ni Coach Kung Fu Reyes. And of course, everybody's excited about the reunion of the Laure sisters, Aya and EJ. At sila naman po ang bibida para sa kubunan ni Coach Norman Miguel. Jennifer Nierva, superb sophomore libero. We're excited to see her development. But Margot Muchima, expect her to get a lot of sets from Jonis Chavez for the Lady Bulldogs today. And we are underway here at the Mall of Asia Arena. And we can see right away the effect of Sato-san, Risa Sato, always energetic. It seems like she hasn't missed a beat, Eliza.
Sato-san is the new captain of the NU Lady Bulldogs, and I have heard Coach Norman was making kwento din kanina na si Sato is really a disciplinarian captain. She's using the Japanese style of being a captain. So let's see. Kasi I remember Sato, when she's my teammate, she's not even talking, she's just smiling. So hopefully, this brings out the best in her teammates.
The Japanese style,
Yeah.
very interesting. Well, I'm sure also that she will bring her leadership to the NU Lady Bulldogs team because she's a 3-time PVL champion playing with you. So I'm sure all of the learnings that she gets the block right there, all of the learnings she will try to apply here in her return to the UAP.
It was a good spike from the UST Tigresses.
Alina Bicar. Ball grazing the tape of the net. Paran going cross court. EJ Laure with the save. This is Aya Laure, and she gets roofed by Sato. And this is a solid start for National University, playing with a lot of energy. And immediately we see the size of Margot Muchima
Now serving
right now in the front row for NU. Laure with the pass. Here's the set to the middle for Casey Galdones. Paran will deliver the free ball to UST. Bicar, combination play. Laure on the drop. Chance for us to go to Michaela Chavez for her first set report.
Anton and Eliza overachieving in the last season made a team gain heightening expectations, which is why earlier before this match they have already been reminded to shake off pressure away and to clear out their minds. Also, we are all aware that the UST Golden Tigresses are known for their stability in offense. So in preparation for today, they have invested much time in solidifying the receptive sides. In fact, Aya Laure has been one of the many who really wanted to focus on being efficient on their defense. As she mentioned, gusto kong i-share yung natutunan ko sa national team. Today, the team is more than ready to serve hardcore action as our new battle cry screams, #susubok ulit. Let's see how far this takes them as I bring it back to you, Anton and Eliza.
And in relation to that new hashtag, susubok ulit, Coach Kung Fu told me before the match, dati pa naman sila sumusubok. Pero susubok sila hanggang sa dumating sila sa gusto nilang marating, which is of course the championship.
Yes, a very poetic Coach Kung Fu. Ever since I was in high school, meron siyang mga pagbaon sa aming mga words of wisdom.
And in addition to Michaela's report that they want to improve their reception, they weren't very great last year in the league, just number 6 in the tournament. So that's a ranking that they definitely want to improve on this season as EJ Laure scores.
And we missed that from EJ Laure. On the side of NU Lady Bulldogs, Laksina, we saw her last season playing in a utility position. But right now, she's playing as a middle, but actually spiking outside.
Yes, Eliza, that
Very
is
flexible players for NU Lady Bulldogs.
That's one of the adjustments that Coach Norman Miguel was telling us, from playing opposite, now playing in the middle.
She can spike everywhere, Anton.
She was number 8 in the league in scoring last year. Pretty impressive for a rookie. Back set to Paran. EJ Laure keeping it alive and keeping the ball in play. With Shima on the drop. Caldones giving it to Caitlin Viray. Laxina from the middle, popped up by Bikar. EJ.
It was a tough angle for EJ Laure.
Now let's go to Bailey's Akon for his first set report.
Anton and Eliza, I was able to talk to team captain Risa Sato prior to the start of this season, and I got to ask her how she feels to finally compete back in the UAP, and all she said was she's finally ready and she's finally here, and that she's back and excited for all the action that's coming up, and that she wants to be the best example she can be for her teammates and to use her professional experience to her advantage. Back to you guys.
Risa Sato, officially this is her third season playing in the UAAP, was a rookie in season 79, played in season 80, and in 29 matches, Risa averages 7.4 points per contest.
A very effective middle blocker and spiker, Risa Sato. But I think, Anton, EJ Laure really misses this UAAP crowd.
But I think the crowd misses her more. I mean, we heard the reaction when EJ got that spike. And I remember when I was watching her in the PVL, Coach Kung Fu was telling me the conditioning is not quite there yet for EJ Laure. The rhythm was also not there, but the IQ was never gone. And this, now that the UAP has started, he's more confident with the conditioning and the overall volleyball game of EJ Laure. And right now, her team UST leads NU 8-5 as we head to this technical timeout. Guess who's back? EJ Laure. How about that, Eliza?
Introducing herself to the UAAP.
With a Fungi Bar, O-Bar sa saya moment. And nobody more happier than Korea. And these are the numbers that the Laure sisters have produced. Of course, imagine this. As a rookie, number 2.
Our rookie of the year, last year.
130 points behind only Cici Rondina. And of course, EJ, not so bad. She's played 3 seasons already in the UAAP. But sat out the last 2 years as we see what UST fans will say is a super rookie in the form of Aimee Hernandez.
Definitely, we saw her off-season tournaments, really delivering through blocks, contributing to her team not only by attacks, pero threat talaga siya in the middle.
She was the second best middle blocker in the PVL Collegiate Conference and the only player from UST to win an award during that conference, Bikar. We saw her confidence last year, Eliza.
A very crucial role for Alina Bikar this season as a captain and the playmaker of UST.
And look at her support, Hernandez, on that 2-block collaboration.
Maliit lang yung area na sineserve nila. Sa inyo lang ni Margo yan. Tapang lang, tapang lang. Okay? Go, go!
Hey, that's not you!
Coach Norman Miguel, his second season as the head coach of the NU Lady Bulldogs, a UST alumnus, played setter and was a champion back in UAP season 52. Along with Coach Oji Mamon, who coached in the previous match.
The credentials of these coaches are superb. You know, I like how Coach Norman really motivates his team, saying tabang lang. You know, even ako, every time I go up for a receive, it's really the confidence. If you're confident enough that you'll put up the ball, so you'll get it, and you can give it to your setter.
Meanwhile, Eliza, Ivy Laxina is making her presence felt.
Laxina is not a quicker that really hits fast play like a quick B, but rather Chavez is giving her that high ball para mas ibabawan niya and get that angle that she likes.
Ivy Laxina scored in double digits in 10 out of the 14 matches last year, and she is standing tall here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Our AXA Know You Can block of the game by Ivy Laxina, who stands 5'11". EJ Laure. Ball goes back to the UST side. Picard running attack for Hernandez. And that touches the back line.
Aimee Hernandez, when she goes for a spike, it seems like she's so light. She's so light, she can pull herself up and really hit the ball whenever she wants it to put.
We saw her during the PVL really make an impact. Even Casey Galdones, actually, who was the team captain for UST in the PVL, both of them were doing damage from the middle for Coach Kung Fu Reyes. Laxina rising for that drop ball. Quick attack for Hernandez. They are activating her right now. Arroyo. A joust at the top. Ball stays with the UST side. This is Aya Laure. Popped up by Nierva. Arroyo one more time. Viray gets it in the air. This is Picard delivering it to Aya. Chavez to Laxina again. Ivy Laxina.
That high set of Chavez is really effective for Laxina to get points for NU.
Laxina in her rookie year averaged 12.7 points per match. Very impressive. And she had her career high 19 points against UST in their last match of the season, last tournament. Meanwhile, Aya Laure packing heat on that swing.
Aya Laure a while ago was trying to hit cross court, but Laxina was there, and now she tries to hit down the line, and it was a successful. Siyempre, mas hinanap din niya yung kamay ni Chavez since she's a smaller and her reach is not that high.
Eliza, when you have a season as successful as Aya Laure's last year, how do you sustain it?
Train more, listen to my coaches more, and definitely I can't miss any of those instructions na pwede pang mag-improve ng ability ko. And every time, I make it a point that I played for 5 years in the UAB. First 3 years, definitely, I didn't try to even receive first ball. But towards the latter part, I have to improve it, knowing that I have to use it after college. So I'm so thankful for my coaches for believing in me. So ayun, pag may weaknesses ka, try to improve it every single year.
And you were just talking about trying to improve the first ball. Aya Laure received the first ball from the UST side. So definitely trying to be a well-rounded volleyball player is something that every player should aspire to be. But really, for a player like Aya, after the year she's had, I mean, UAAP, and then national team, and now really trying to lead this team as a sophomore, it's a tall order.
I feel like Aya Laure's feeling is that she's been here for the longest time, but actually just on her second year.
Wala kang intention ko mo, pero may pumapalo sa atin. Pagbalik ng bola, nagbubulat. Outside na yun. Casey, grabe ang ganun mo. Sige, ang tapon natin ng bola. Di mo pwedeng ilagay dyan sa loob yung bola mo. Wala ka pa yung tinutulong dyan. Paano? Pag pasok, nakalaglag ang balikat. Wala man lang kayong energy pagdating sa loob. Nabawin nyo kaya? Masyado kayong relax. Pero nagtatapon kayo ng bola.
Well, just like Coach Norman Miguel, Coach Kung Fu Reyes is also a proud UST alumnus.
Again, we
Played
would
5
like to
years,
remind our
won
viewers
3
to please
championships, and
refrain from
played
using
3
flash.
different positions as a player. Was a setter, an open spiker, and he also played the utility position as well.
I think that's why this NU Lady Bulldogs also are very flexible in terms of their position. Coach Norman really assumed that they can do it also.
And the blocking of
And we are
NU,
now tied at 12.
very solid here to begin this match. There you see the sophomore Jen Nierva also coming from the NU girls volleyball program. NU was number 5 last year in terms of blocking. Laure
With
cross
that
court.
power, Anton
For UST.
Nerva couldn't handle it. When she's up in the air, she can do whatever she
Now
wants.
serving
Powerful hits, drop balls, you know.
And you saw Aya firsthand when you were teammates in the national team together. Back set. And Sato read Viray like a book.
Karan sometimes is just a silent player here for NU Lady Bulldogs, but really delivers some goods for their team.
You're right, it was Audrey Paran who got the block. Now playing in her 4th year in the UAAP. Viray.
And
the lefty will get the point.
It was a good touch from the blockers of NU, but no coverage for their floor defense.
Now serving Laure.
20 years young. Aya Laure serving it up for UST.
That's a throw violation. Point for UST.
Lifting violation according to our first referee, Erlindo Eusebio.
This is why you'll be amazed with all the setters.
Serving
Because
13.
Sato is spiking very quick attacks as compared to Laxina. And Chavez has to adjust every single time because she has different spikers.
Meanwhile, Sato gets another kill block. Sato anticipating that toss going the way of Casey Galdones, as the rookie Jana Torres will come in for the first time, another UST high school product.
Now serving Risa Sato.
Vicar tossing it up to EJ Laure. Chavez. Muchima. And that's a preview of the power of Margot Muchima. Wow. EJ Laure pounding it off the blockers.
A veteran move from EJ Laure, swiping it off through the blockers.
Gives UST a 16-14 lead heading into this technical timeout. You're looking at Ivy Laxina, and there are great expectations for her after the performance she put up during her rookie season.
You know, the adjustment of Ivy Laxina, you know that this girl has so much potential and so much power, because whatever role Coach Norman gives to her, she accepted full-heartedly. That's why maganda rin yung pinapakita talaga niya.
And And you know, sometimes in collegiate
And on a
sports,
service
there's
line,
what you
number
call a
18,
sophomore
Donna
slump.
Torres.
None so far, at least in the early goings for Ivy Lacsina. And we hope it stays that way for all sophomores here in season 82. And the return of EJ Laure is going smoothly so far. It's no joke, Eliza, to sit out 2 seasons and then come back and be effective.
Definitely. You know, it's hard to be competitively ready to play volleyball as compared to just playing it outside of UAAP. Iba rin talaga yung competitiveness dito sa UAAP natin. So, it was really a good exposure for EJ Laure to play off-season and a lot of tune-up games for her to be ready at this time.
Hernandez. Nothing there. Lacsina. 2 blockers challenging her. Hernandez giving it to Viray, who gives up a free ball to NU. Mochima just scored via a drop ball moments ago. That time it doesn't work. EJ Laure going back to work and making things happen.
Substitution. Getting Viray out from Mangalaknan into the game.
Now both coaches making adjustments. Isa Jimenez will come in for UST. While for NU, we have Jel Lucenio wearing jersey number 12, checking in for the first time this season, along with Renee Mapilangan.
Coach Kung Fu wants to have 3 spikers in front.
Oh yeah.
Same thing for Coach Norman. I think that this latter part of the set is very crucial. It's just a 3-point lead for UST.
Now, Eliza, we get to see the rookie setter of NU, Renee Mapilangan, who was actually their main setter in the Uni Games last October in Iloilo when NU reached the semis. Meanwhile, Margot is able to score again. She seems like a laid-back type of a player, Eliza.
You know, I think for Margot, everyone expected her, most especially UST, that she's gonna be hitting it hard. So everyone really prepared for that blocking. And we can see from Aimee Hernandez and Bicar really focusing on that block for Margot to lose her confidence.
Margot very chill as of the moment for NU. Hernandez, and she pointed right away at the hands of the blocker because she knew that there would be a check ball called. Referees confirmed it. Let's check it out on the video replay.
And on the service line,
That is really the advantage when you hit so high. It's either the blockers will check it or it will just drop at the end line.
UST also now playing with their backup setter, Majit Mangulabnan, who is the sister of Vince Mangulabnan and Hannah Mangulabnan. Back row attack for Margot Mochima.
A better set for Marjo. I think she likes it kind of far from the net so the blockers won't even reach the ball that she's gonna spike.
Earlier, while watching the men's match, you were telling me about how often we see back row attacks in the men's game. Well, for NU, they have an option, a big one, in Margot Mochima.
And it's really nice to see these girls doing back row attacks because internationally, I think most often or not, go-to rin nila ito eh. Kasi it's harder to block since it's farther from the net and it's always part of the play. So hopefully, in the long run, we see it na mag-improve pa yung mga back row attacks.
Quick attack for Sato.
That's a violation.
And Torres, the rookie, knew that her arms grazed the net.
Substitution.
She saw that it was too low. She was trying to reach it over, but unfortunately, she hit the net.
Now, I just want to say something real quick. Coach Norman was also telling me that Johnny Chavez was not supposed to be the setter this season because yun nga, during the Uni Games, it was Mabilangan. So another adjustment for NU. As in bringing back Johnny Chavez. Remember last year, she wasn't also supposed to be the setter, but then unfortunately, Joymi Kagande got hurt. And you know, we really feel for Joymi, and we pray for a quick recovery, a full recovery, because she unfortunately hurt her right knee again last December. The other knee naman.
Yeah.
So now Johnny Chavez, the setter role falls on her shoulders again, Eliza.
And you just love it. You see, she's very, she's really a leader in her team. And you know, being a setter, that role is such a big responsibility for her, lalong-lalo na hindi talaga yun yung original position niya. But at the end of the day, I think Coach Norman made it to a point that their mindset is really kung ano ang kulang ng team, will make it work.
Meanwhile, Ea Laure wants to try to make sure kung ano ang nawala sa pagkawala ni Cici Rodina. She will somehow fill in, because we know what Cici could bring to the table, but Ea is only going to get better.
She chose the down-the-line hit.
Now serving Alina Picard.
It was really effective for her.
I said, pretty close first set, huh? 21-20, UST holding on to a 1-point lead. Picard tossing it up to Ea Laure.
Blockbuster.
With the help of the net, Ea Laure got that point for UST, and they have a 2-point lead over NU.
Tumama na sa net yan, di ba? Hindi pinapantig yan. Ivy, pag diretso ang set nila doon, huwag mong iwan yung solo 1. Okay? Pag pumeso ka naman doon, wala nang doubt, kuha ng bola. Naintindihan? O, pasa lang, dalawa lang yan. Isa-isayin natin. Tiwala!
Assistant coach, Coach Reg Diego, talking towards the end of that huddle. Alex Cabaños, your former teammate also,
Yes.
former UST Golden Tigers.
And belated happy birthday to
Back on the
Alex.
service line.
Belated happy
Kapitana
birthday.
Alina Picard.
Ball is in the air. Paran will attack. Picard stands still, set to Ea Laure. And they've been going to Ea Laure exclusively as of late.
Because of that free ball coming from NU, a faster, quicker set Laure, and she liked it. Yung naging connection ni Bicar and Laure for the longest time they were playing together.
Picard to Laure again. That time, inabangan na siya ni Sato at ni Arroyo.
For national hit. Substitution. Di Arroyo out of the game. Very Landicho. Then again.
So the rookie Chini Arroyo will take a seat as Bingel Landicho, service specialist.
Now serving Antoinette Landicho.
Since last year, we
Yes.
see Mary Landicho.
Oh,
Service out. Point
too
for
strong
USA.
on that serve. Probably some opening match jitters, Eliza.
But we see her really, she delivers all the time,
Yes.
get aces, gives points to the team. But right now, maybe it's the first time she enters the court.
That's been her role since she came onto the scene in the UAAP as a rookie last season. Sato, quick attack. Wow, UST able to keep it alive, but the push by Bicar too strong. NU saves that set point.
That's a good intention from Bicar, putting it far from the way back. But unfortunately, it was out.
Now serving Kapitana Risa Sato.
Lisa Sato. Sharp serve. Bicar to EJ Laure. Aksina and Paran were there. Ea from the back row. Chavez could not set that one up properly. An error called by first referee Erlindo Eusebio. So UST takes set number 1, 25-22, but it was no walk in the park.